Okay, bright and cheerful is the way I start my day. At the end of the day, every day when you go to sleep, you are mentally exhausted. You kind of find you reach a saturation point in terms of, maybe mentally, physically awake, but mentally you are really drained out. So when you get up the next day morning by magic and as if you feel that, the petrol tank has been filled and then you are ready to go. So that gives a lot of energy to start the day. So that's how I start my day. So what I find fulfilling when I wear a hat of a professor is to be able to give a very spontaneous answer, but at the same time, very convincing answer to a student question. If I wear a hat of as a founder of my startup, when we make a demonstration and then when people like what we have done and then they commend us for the way we have done it and for the insight that we've been able to provide to some of the problems that they are facing, that's very fulfilling. So I think the ability to focus, right? It's not that people are not able to focus, but the ability to focus when they should, right? It's like having focus on demand, right? You should be able to get the ability to focus on demand. Whenever you need to be able to focus, you should be able to focus on demand, and I think that's a very important skill that one should cultivate. 5% or 6% of the startups that get founded are able to take it to the next stage. So our goal is, can we really make this 6% get to 10%? So if you are able to make the jump of a couple of percentage points, I think that can be a very, very big contribution that we as a company can make to the Indian entrepreneurial ecosystem. And personally, it is going to be a lot more fulfilling for me as an academic, as an entrepreneur, and as a researcher. So I had a chat with my daughter, and so our idea is to, when she finishes college, can we do around the world in 80 days? So that is one in the bucket list. So people have told me that I have to be more open. I have to be an extrovert. People have said that I have to smile more often. I have to go out and start mingling with people a lot more freely. So this is an advice that I would like to give to myself. First is believe in the power of your dreams. And if you think that something is possible, I think you should believe and then give your full effort to be able to achieve that. The second would be, there should be a marriage between intuition and process. So many of the entrepreneurs there's a gut feel, right? There's an intuition, right? I think you should believe in them. But at the same time, one should not forsake the process, systematically analyzing whether it's the right thing to do. At the same time, we cannot always keep on analyzing because too much of analysis can lead to paralysis. So entrepreneurs should be able to have a good mix of both intuition and systematic analysis. And finally, I think trust is very important. As an entrepreneur, you should strive to earn the trust of your investors, of your employees, of your customers, of your suppliers. I think is very, very critical. People are willing to kind of overlook failures. People are willing to kind of look at loss of investment. But I think people simply are finding it very, very difficult to find somebody who's not been able to keep up the trust. I think in the long run, success cannot be achieved without gaining the trust of all the stakeholders are concerned. So these are the three main points, right? Dream bigger, good marriage of intuition and process, and then keeping up the trust.